Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video because we are doing a chronograph video of the Dragon Claw 2 today. If you're not familiar, the Dragon Claw 2, it is a mega powerful 50 cal air rifle. Upgraded speeds on this thing. So what we're gonna do, I've got 5 different types of things we're gonna sling over the chronograph. We've got 4 different lead projectiles, and then what I'm most excited about probably is the Airbolts. Crazy, crazy powerful. I've already used the Airbolts on some crossbow targets, but I don't know exactly how fast they are, but I know they are powerful out of this Dragon Claw 2 and super fast. So let me go back to the bench, show you all the projectiles we're gonna be flinging over the chronograph today out of this Dragon Claw 2, and then we're gonna get to slinging them and get right to the point and show you the speeds and all these things. But if you haven't checked it out already, definitely go check out Pyramyd. That is where we get all of our air powered bing bangs like this 50 cal. They don't just have super powerful big game hunting 50 cals like this Dragon Claw. They've got everything from 177s all the way up to this and everything in between. But definitely go check out Pyramyd. Let's go over to the bench and show you everything real quick, then get to slinging them and getting the speeds. I'm excited. Check this out. All right, just got the Dragon Claw 2 gassed up to full power, 3000 PSI. I'm using the Nomad out here today, but I told you I was gonna show you everything that I'm flinging. So we've got the Seneca Airbolts, got a field tip on there. I'm gonna do that last. We gotta build the excitement, and that's the one that I'm most excited to see how fast we can get this thing going. Then 4 different lead projectiles. So no particular order, I'm showing you them here. 4, 9, 8 diameter, 235 grain there. You can see those hollow point slugs. This one, very, very similar, but 495s. Be interesting to see if those have differing speeds or not. Then we've got some lighter 177 round balls right there, and then a little bit heavier 185 grain hollow points there as well. So I'm gonna put all of these over the chronograph, and here's what I'm gonna do. The best, most scientific way would be for us to sling like 100 of these on full power and then take an average. What I'm gonna do, I've got it on full power right now. I'm gonna send 1 of each of these over the chronograph, and we're going to check the numbers. Then I'm going to gas this back up again to full power, and we're going to send this Airbolt. Just sending 4, we're not going to be losing hardly any power from this one to this one to this one, so on and so forth. You get it. But from sending 1 of them, we'll definitely have a ballpark of what kind of speeds we can get out of these with a full power Dragon Claw 2. So check this out. All right, here we go. I got my chronograph turned on. The first one I'm going to do here is the 498 diameter, 235 grain. Get that put in there. I'm going to do as close to muzzle velocity as I can. Also worth mentioning, fully cocked all the way back in the second position, full power on all these. Let's try the first one, see what speed we get. 757 feet per second. Out of that baby. Now, next one is going to be the 495 diameter. Same weight as the first one in a 235 grain. Fully cocked all the way back here. Same weight, but slightly smaller diameter. See what we get here. 764 feet per second. Interesting. Now the next one, I'm going to send one of these 177 grain round balls here. Again, on full power and same distance here. 177s. 842, so that's our fastest yet. And then finally, the 185 grain with those kind of pentagon style hollow point on it. 185 grain. Let's see how this one did. 776 feet per second. Now, just to show you, after all 4 of those, where we're at on our gauge, we're still up in the middle of the green there. So we could probably do 4 more before we even get to the bottom of the green there. But I'm gonna charge this all the way up, and we're gonna sling one of those air bolts. All right, now, the moment I've been waiting for all day, I've got a fresh out of the box, brand new Seneca 50 cal Airbolt. Got a brand new one out of the box to make sure that we got the best seal we can get. And yeah, I just got this gassed up full power. And this one, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more careful aiming here because I've got to hit my crossbow target over here. I don't want to damage this Airbolt so we can reuse it. So gassed up to full power. I'll try to get the closer to the chronograph here, well, just like we did the other ones, so we get the fastest muzzle velocity here. I've tried this on that deer target before, and I have never had any arrows, period, compound bows, crossbows, go as deep as they did out of this thing. So super curious to see how fast we can get these to go. But here we go. Aim right over the chronograph, don't hit it, and try to hit my deer back there at the same time. Here we go. Oh my. Oh my, 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 my. Oh my, 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 my. Oh my, 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 my. I'm gonna show you those numbers. You sure you wanna see them? Whew. That's ridiculous. Fastest I've ever seen an arrow fly in my life. Let me just show you. Let me just show you what it says. Just as advertised, guys. If I can get the focus on there. 598 feet per second. Can you guys see that? Let me get this camera out here. Make sure you guys can see it perfect there. 598 feet per second. Just about knocked my deer over. It fell sideways when it hit. That is the fastest arrow I have ever seen in my life. That is awesome. So just to show you how powerful this thing is. So this is a crossbow rated target. When I hit this with crossbows, the crossbow bolts are sticking way out of it. Only the tips are stuck in here because this stuff is so dense. Look at how far this thing went. Almost all the way through that crossbow rated target. That is awesome. Cannot wait to get this thing out in the woods and do some deer hunting with it. But there you have it, guys. Set out to document what we set out to document. That didn't make any sense. We documented what we set out to document. That's what I should have said the first time. 600 feet per second with the air bolts, and in the 700 and 800s feet per second with those lead projectiles, depending on the weights that we used. Super, super excited about this. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed. We've got a ton more coming out with this thing, including doing some big game hunting. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and stay tuned for more. Make sure that you go over and check out Pyramyd and see what they got going on over there. Like I said, on Pyramyd they got these, everything all the way down to 177s. Pyramyd are good folks, and they literally have everything under the sun when it comes to air-powered bow-light slingers. Love this Dragon Claw too. I'm almost speechless. 600 feet per second with an arrow. That is ridiculous. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you on the next one. Hoo-hoo!